Hey you, so on this video, out of 5k coins worth it, I'm going to be talking on these gold 5k coins. I've had a few questions regarding them a few times. I've touched upon my views on the new 5k across the board mintage from a lot of these dealers. The two top ones that do this is going to be Perth Mint and the Royal Mint. Now I purchased the gold swans when they first came out, I think purely because it was the swans. You know, I really did like the design at the time. I didn't really focus too hard on whether it would be a massive hit, as I should have. I've done a video showing those off before. Now moving forward, it's come, you know, they had the Dragon and Phoenix gold out, and I kind of pumped the brakes on picking those up. And then we had this release in the Oriental border. I did pick up a few of these, but ended up shifting a load off to a load of friends. Now my views on these, I've touched in the past, is that as good as they are, I don't think these are going to be returning you any type of big premiums at a later date. A lot of times individuals ask me whether picking up a standard 1 ounce gold Britannia as opposed to one of these, regardless of what it may be. I understand. I don't know what the new Two Dragons is, but I know they had this one. I think it was the anniversary also that they had. Now, just my experience with these, I would personally pick up the standard 1 ounce gold. Now, there's a couple of drawbacks to these. A lot of these fancy ones that they're doing with the 5k mintage, maybe a special design like this Oriental border design here, you're only getting in the 1 ounce, so you don't have the option to buy a cheaper version of the coin, i.e. a 1/4 ounce or even a smaller fraction. You're only currently getting this Oriental border in a 1 ounce gold, and the same goes to all the other coins likewise. So I believe with the gold swans and the Dragon Phoenix, that can be the drawback, because you're then putting in a whole ounce's worth of gold worth of money. So the dilemma, and a few times I've had this question asked, whether it would be more wise, or what do I think about an individual picking up the swan coin over a standard bullion 1 ounce gold coin. Now, as you can see, I own one obviously, but I don't know, the way that I look at this is that this ain't going to bring you even the extra premium paid currently. Even with a lot of the Scottsdale Mint coins that come fancily packaged, they are close to say spot price, not too far off. And the Queen's Beast coins don't carry a heavy premium. I'll talk on those in a moment, but these do have that extra premium. I would mainly focus more on a gold foundation and building your way up. Once you're in a comfortable position, getting one of these because you like it would be your top first priority, purely, whether it's the Dragon Phoenix, the Gold Swan and the likes of. If your first priority is, will you be able to sell this on at a later date for an extra premium, it's not looking like it. There's many videos out there now, and I've touched upon as well, where we currently are regarding the mintage on a lot of these coins. And whether it's 5,000, if I was putting a number on that, I still think it's too much, because to date, of the most recent, I'd say in the past 12 months, a lot of the 5k mintage gold coins that have been released, either from the Perth Mint, the Royal Mint. The Royal Mint does a bullion range like the one I'm holding right here, and they've also done in the Queen's Beast proof versions. None of these seem to have sold out, and none of them seem to be selling for a crazy premium. The demand isn't really that there for them. So when you're looking at this, I'm not too sure how much this was. It wasn't too much over a standard 1 ounce gold Britannia, a normal anniversary or 2017-2018 issue. But I would say it's not worth the extra premium unless you're really building your own collection. You want one of each, or it just tickles your fancy as you're a collector. But if your first priority is going to be whether this will be able to bring you back that extra premium, or if it's a great coin for flipping, to date they're not proving out to be the best coins for flipping. Why? Because this has a 5k mintage. This is how I'm seeing it. And a lot of these mints, okay, we have the Perth Mint that plays ball, but a lot of these Britannia coins, the Royal Mint does not release mintage figures, and this falls down to a lot of the coins, other coins that are even doing very well, even the Rwandan guys that are doing the Rwandan mint coins. So the issue there is, if this coin, for instance, only sold, I don't know, 1,300, we're never going to know that. We're going to be left to either figure that out, as we happen with the Queen's Beast coins. Now with these coins on unlimited mintage, it didn't draw in a lot of the individuals that really focus on mintage numbers up front. So touching back on this, we'll never know. So as the demand's not there really for these coins selling out and they're out, I don't believe they just, you know, produce all 5,000 of these coins and then what they don't sell, they melt. It'll be a situation they're selling well, then dealers may have to wait a little while they press some more up. So currently they're just not flying off the shelves. You know, they're not turning over and doing great things. And this is why coins like the Queen's Beast, where you're able to come in and just really catch everybody off guard, because I was one of the individuals saying it would have been fantastic if they had capped the mintage on these coins. But, you know, people have asked me a few times as well, do I know the mintage on these? Somebody sent me a link. I think somebody on the Silver Forum had done a Freedom of Information Act and got the mintages on these, but it doesn't still seem to be affecting. I was told this once when I inquired about getting the mintages for the Rwandan coins, and that was that, you know, the mints themselves, or the guys that produce these coins, have a good thing going on where they don't release these numbers, and it hasn't affected coins that were in demand in the past, so they're just working off of it like that. And that's what's happened with these. I personally feel sometimes there's a lot of stuff going in the background, like when we get the 2-ounce 2016 Perth Mint Silver Monkeys and they're on a short mintage, you know, we'll never know what really happens. It's not like they say, hey guys, now's a great time to buy because we're running low on metals, you know. It's just a situation that happens, and it's an opportunity for individuals. I've been asked whether they continuously mint these coins. So if it's an unlimited mintage, will they mint them in 2014, 15, 16, and so on? And I don't believe that's the case. A lot of the times it's unlimited mintage and then cuts off at the end of the year. I do think they stick to it. We could all wink and say, well, what's stopping them from seeing this coin going for a ridiculous amount? I don't think they ship them all out, you know, absolutely nothing left in stock. Any mint's going to do that, hold some stock back for whatever reasons they see fit. You know, you have a lot of time on these collector coins when we're looking at the Peter Rabbit coins and the likes of, and it states that they'll have a certain mintage in presentation boxes. So I've always wondered what happens to the other 500 or so. It's nothing that they really tell you. They're either done in special presentation cases or something of the likes of that. I feel that's the case with these coins. I do believe they do stop minting by the time they come to the end of the year. So it's not a case. The only guys I know of that do that would be the Perth Mint, but they've clearly stated, and that's on the silver kilo coins, that, you know, these coins are going to be continuously minted until the end of the actual run of the series. And so unless stated otherwise, an unlimited mintage can easily be at the end of the year. They're capping it off from there. But once again, why it catches us all off guard, it will be because of a trickle-down effect. You know, the dealers may get them in because they're selling decent or selling well, and next thing you know, they can't get them. So we can always see just by what the dealers are actually doing in their actions. So when you see a dealer like Atmex currently selling the Griffins for so-and-so, I believe it was over $130, that's because they purely can't get no more Griffins. You know, they've gone to their source at the Royal Mint and they're being told we ain't doing these no more. I did get a heads up from a German dealer when they stopped minting the Lions, and he did say, look, it may be a good coin to start stacking up on because we can't get them no more. So I believe they do play fair there. Yes, it is a tempting opportunity for them to say, look, the Lions are doing fantastic. Let's get the press oiled up. But you got to remember, they do have a lot of coins, and it's not as simple as them just having the dies on the side and pressing up another, I don't know, 20,000 and, you know, selling a lot more. When it's done, it's done. It isn't that unregulated. Well, I'd at least like to believe that. So these are the situations that I currently see. So, you know, these, as we all know, offer better opportunities. When you get these coins where a lot of us really focus on what's being put out there, i.e. a cap mintage, and then we're left upon, will 5k be enough? Won't it be enough? From what I'm seeing right now in the current climate, they definitely ain't worth the extra premium paying, especially if you're just building up your stack and you want something with a bit of twist to it. Yes, you know, it is different. I would definitely say if you're in that comfortable position where you can buy an ounce of gold and, you know, the extra small premium on top's not going to hurt you, then by all means go ahead. But if you're building your stack and just at the same time building your foundation, these 5k coins ain't really worth anything, because currently you're not going to be getting it back. You're not seeing the hype where you can even do somewhat of a quick flip. With these coins, especially from the Perth or the Royal Mint, all options have been exhausted in terms of grading them and looking for other avenues to try to squeeze out any more pennies. So they are fantastic coins to accompany the silver versions. I haven't bothered even picking up these in the silver, you know, but other than that, in terms of a great investment and will have good, quick flipping potential, I currently can't see it. You know, I do own these, I own the Swans. Moving forward, I can't see myself picking up any more when I can just get more weight, you know, for my money, and that's just the way I'm going on though. So this is just a video touching upon these 5k coins and what I currently think of them. So it'd be fantastic to know your thoughts on that. Was you an individual that didn't pick up the Queens of these coins purely because, you know, they didn't have a cap mintage? And like, as I mentioned, that was something on the top of my mind. At one point I was screaming if they would have capped the mintage on these coins, they would be absolutely fantastic. Now that's just not stopping what they're doing price wise right now, and you have to remember these coins were released damn near last year and they've really picked up. So it just goes to show you'll have a coin series that the mints may put out and put a cap mintage on it, and it just, you know, it's got no traction whatsoever, as opposed to one that is your everyday. And I do also believe it caught the mint off guard. They never expected the success of these, so this is why you see them going on, seeing them doing well, and then bringing out the proof coins and everything after, and really draining them bone dry from here. But it'd be fantastic to know what you guys think of these 5k coins. Is it just purely weight? Do you see potential in these? Is it something that you see lukewarm today, maybe burning hot tomorrow? Go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments. So hey, I love it guys, let me know what you think of this. Don't forget to come and follow me on the links that I've left in the description. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll catch you guys on the rebound.